Advantech was established in 1983, and next year will be our 30th year as a corporation. I would like to express what we've accomplished in the past 30 years and our vision for the next 30 years. With many great ideas coming to mind, we've tried to consolidate the essence of them in this illustration. The altruistic LITA tree forest represents the whole 30-year picture of Advantech. Let me explain. 30 years ago, Advantech started as a very small company, and we've continued advancing our technology and growing our business. Now, after 30 years as a corporation, we've gradually developed into a sizable enterprise. The core spirit of the Advantech Corporation is well illustrated by this corporate altruistic LITA tree diagram. The altruistic LITA tree represents our corporate philosophy, business vision, and corporate governance, as well as talent strategy. In these 30 years, we've established many different business groups. The three main business groups are automation, embedded computing, and intelligent services. Each business group is further divided into sectors and regions. For example, A Online is a sector, and that sector comprises many different regions. Therefore, the growing of our business is like the growth from a small corporate tree into a small forest. We use this illustration to express our idea of how Advantech has grown. Here's a question. Why do we use a tree to express this concept? A tree is not an animal, of course. A tree is a plant. But it has its own sort of wisdom. Trees demonstrate continuous propagation. And a growing forest is one of the basic elements that make up our earthly environment. We would like to use this altruistic LITA forest concept to express how we pass on our philosophy in the future. What do we mean by pass on? We anticipate passing on our corporate philosophy, governance, vision, and traditions through this altruistic LITA tree, as it is the core spirit of our corporation. Our business expands like the forest, and each tree represents a business group. Currently, we have a few important trees, but in the next 30 years we will grow more and more. For now there are 3, but they may become 5 or more after the next 10 years, expanding to gradually become a forest. The concept of business expansion is just like an expanding forest. But we have an important heritage and philosophy here to pass on. Each tree is a single, independent, living being. It's just like a business unit, with an independent system, a leader group decisions, and many other functions, and also a comfortable space for development. In this 30-year anniversary, the heritage and philosophy of Advantech is very important. Each tree here represents this tradition, and this tradition means we have independent business units, all under the corporate altruistic LITA tree concept, sharing the same governance and philosophy. All LITA business units follow the same corporate vision, enabling an intelligent planet. I believe we will need some time to realize this vision as a meaningful result. The time frame should be around 10 to 15 years. For this 30-year vision, we may need more time to plan and construct. At this moment, we have a vision for cloud services, and the smarter city is a core concept for us to achieve this intelligent planet vision. For the next 10 years, the intelligent planet will be our corporate vision. Next, let's talk about people. Over the past 30 years, we have acquired and nurtured many talents, outstanding talents. We will continue with our effort to achieve a good to great business model. See the figure on the bike? It represents our colleagues' adventures in the forest, up and down, sometimes having tough assignments while sometimes enjoying and relaxing on the job. However, on top of everything, we are still targeting our goal, the good to great business model. This model of good to great will continue to reinforce our business in the next 30 years, so this journey will never stop. The sun in the top left corner and the human figure logo on the bottom right represent Advantech's beautiful life, the concept of working and learning toward a beautiful life. This includes our talent nurturing and development for the next 30 years. Clearly, it is key to have the right talent in our company in order for it to develop into a forest. In the future, innovation is required for global development. In order to unleash the creativity and innovation in our employees, we have to inspire their potential and bring it to fruition. 30 years ago, the trends in the industry were very different from those of today. Looking over the long term, innovation is the key. Recently, I read the book, What Matters Now? By Gary Hamel. This book clearly indicates the importance of innovation for the future. Therefore, under our core concept of working and learning towards a beautiful life, pursuit of continuous innovation is vitally important to our future development. Next year will be the 30th anniversary for Advantech, and we'll be running some campaigns to celebrate that 30th anniversary. Here I would like to emphasize again, the core concept of this illustration is to express our concept of philosophy and tradition. And next year, I would like to encourage all Advantechers to gain a better understanding of this illustration and make use of this concept as the core element that brings us closer and makes us more focused.